Here are just a couple of examples of videos I made in only seconds with this new sound effect feature in my favorite AI video generator. Not bad, right? Especially considering that in both of those examples, I got all of those sound effects in just one shot. So I figured, why not go through my archive of videos and see what else this baby can do? Some of my final results, however, did take a little more tweaking, and at the end of this video, I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at exactly how I got sound design perfection out of mediocre results. We're gonna add sound to 10 different videos with Kling AI today, so you can, as usual, learn from my mistakes and replicate my wins. Ready, Freddy? Okay, let's get into it, starting with this wolf. So, of course, as soon as I tell you I got those first results in one try, that's when I've gotta dig a little. I didn't really like any of these sound effects. And I think it's because I left the rapid running bit in there. All of the footsteps are too fast and don't match what's on screen. This video does seem to be in slow motion, so I'm gonna ask for that instead. I don't really like these either, though. So I'll just get rid of any mention of speed so that hopefully it'll just go with the visual over any prompting from me. Yeah, I like this set of sounds the best so far. This panting and this running could work together. I still want to hear some forest background noises too, so I'm gonna delete all the sounds I've already gotten from the prompt box and just leave this bit here. Distant forest sounds create a tense atmosphere. So I really love this scary sounding one, but it's a bit too intense for this scene, if I'm honest. He's running away from Little Red Riding Hood, not the clown from It. But we did ask for a tense atmosphere, didn't we? I'll probably try this sound and see if it works. So the awesome thing is that you can mix and match any of these sound effects. So don't worry if they don't all come through in one clip. Download the ones you like as individual MP3s or waves, that way you can blend as many sounds as you like all together. I use CapCut, but you can do this with any video editing software. And if you're totally clueless, don't worry. I'm gonna give you the step-by-step on how to blend multiple sounds into your video in just a little bit, so hold that thought. Of course, if you've just got one sound for your clip and you like your results the way they came out, you can also download the whole video, including the sound, to keep it simple. Okay, now on to this fairy. The prompt it came up with doesn't really describe the sound, so let's get some extra help from Deepseek. I've had some success with Deepseek's prompts in other videos. Well, it was thinking for a long time to come back with that little bitty prompt, but I think that could work. Let's give it a try as it is. And so far, I haven't had a sound effect generation come back with more than a 30-second wait, so that's good news, right? Let's hear our options. I think this one could work. But this one is a little better, in my opinion. The sound goes really well with the movement. Okay, let's move on to the next video. Here, we've got a parrot dodging a banana. The prompt it came up with works for me. Let's see what we can get. They're all pretty good, I think, but I'll go with this one. I like how the bird chirps are timed perfectly with his beak. And the jungle sounds work well too. The banana whoosh didn't really come through in any of these, so I could play a bit more if I wanted to. That might be overkill though. But aren't you impressed with how it analyzed the video, described how it should sound, and delivered it all practically on its own? Yeah, me too. Okay, let's harness some calming ocean vibes for our next video. I'm gonna change this prompt just a little bit. I definitely don't want to hear her talking, so let's get rid of that bit. The rest is on track, though. Let's add some seagull sounds, too. Not gonna lie, I was kinda worried that she would say something random like our chirping jungle parrot, but only the background sounds ended up coming through. And this time all the sounds are blended together just like we asked for. I could use this first one or even this last generation if I want more powerful waves and more subtle seagulls. Great. Now this is a video I created just to make one of my thumbnail images come alive. I honestly don't have any ideas about what this should sound like. She's technically listening to an audiobook, but that's not what I want to hear. And the prompt it came up with describes the video, but doesn't really describe any kind of sound. I'm going to try something new. I wonder if I can just plug this description into Deepseek. Yup. Let's see what we can get. Okay. The sound of pages rustling, celestial chimes, and a soft, wonder-filled melody. Let's do it. Honestly, I think the pages turning is more distracting than anything else. This first option nails the mood, though. The music is mystical in a sci-fi sort of way. It works. All right. I've used this clip as B-roll in a few of my videos already. Would sound add to it? Maybe. Let's see. Most of this prompt is good, but I'm gonna edit it because the laptop doesn't sigh. The girl does. Laptop closes, girl sighs. Laptop is dragged across the surface of the table. Distant neon hums and buzzes. Now that I'm actually hearing it, though, the sigh sounds really loud and just off. We probably could have done without the sigh. Overall, I think this sound effect is the best. I'll have to fix the timing later, so stick around if you want to see how I do that. And just for kicks and giggles, let's see if we can get a better sigh. Her mouth doesn't move at all, so we don't necessarily need to use the video. Oh, and actually, I may have forgotten to mention that. I was so excited I jumped right into adding sound to my videos, but you can generate sounds all on their own, too. See here, we're in the sound generation section, and all I have to do is delete this video to have the sound generated solo. Since her sighing happens as she covers her face, I want it to be a muffled sigh. You can select a custom time frame here. Let's go with 3 seconds. And this seems kinda pointless. Looks like we might eventually be able to change the number of outputs we get, but for now, it's locked into 4. So 4 it is. There. Probably would have been better if I'd specified the gender to get more feminine-sounding sighs. But I think this one will do. Just a few more videos to go. The next one should be easy. I would have been happy with just typing, but we can leave in the hum and breathing and see what happens. These are all pretty similar, but I think the first one matches her finger movements best. I'm excited about this next video, but I think it might be a challenge. I don't know if we'd want to focus on the typing so much as the whoosh of her flying. And maybe some subtle city street sounds? Yeah, I had a feeling the laughing would be too much. Let's get rid of that. I'd go with this one. I think the white noise sounds like road noise, so it gives me a subtle city street feeling. I don't hear any typing in any of these, but I really don't think it needs it in this situation. So maybe I'm not a professional sound designer, but I'm definitely a perfectionist. So if I heard something wrong, I'd zero in on it and try to fix it, as you're about to see shortly. But my point is that Kling is really doing most of the work for me here. So far, out of all the videos we worked on today, I only want to tweak these two. We've got just a couple more videos to add sound to, and then I'll show you some simple ways to make these better. So I didn't know what I wanted to do with this video, but after 3 tries, all the options were a bit too obnoxious sounding to me. And in retrospect, that's probably because I was asking for music versus specific sound effects. So, lesson learned. Save the music requests for Suno. The last video I picked to play with today is one of my favorite Kling AI generations, and it's actually thanks to Deepseek that it exists at all. That holographic interface? Totally Deepseek's idea, and I went with it because I was having trouble getting my own idea to come through clearly, even in the image creation stage. The result made me ooh and ah, and I hope to be using this as B-roll here for many videos to come. So let's see if we can give it a little extra depth with sound. This third option is the one I'm gonna go with. That could totally be a holographic hum. Not bad, right? Now let's get into how you can make some tweaks to these videos. I'm here in CapCut with all my files imported. I've got all the sound effects I want to use and 3 videos. I'm using the original videos that were generated without sound, but if you have sound on your videos, you can always just mute them in CapCut. This first example with my little penguin here is super simple. Kling gave me what I was looking for in 2 separate files, and I want to blend those sounds together. So all I've got to do is stack both files on top of each other. The sound ends a bit too abruptly for me, so I'll click and drag to make it fade out a bit more gradually in each of these tracks too. It's really loud, so I'm gonna lower the volume on both of these tracks. And the water is still a bit too loud, so I'll lower that just a little bit more. There, that works. Now, full disclosure, this wolf video ended up being a little bit harder to tweak than I thought it would be. The problem was that the footsteps just weren't lining up with the moments when his paws hit the path. Admittedly, this process was a bit of a guess and check situation. I adjusted the speed and chopped up the sound file a bit to get it as close as I could. And I think that's as good as I can get it. When it came to the panting sound file, I ended up slowing that down a bit too. This wolf is running in slow motion, so it's only fitting that we slow down his breathing to make it match the visuals too. And then I just added in the forest sounds and adjusted the volume until I liked what I heard. I did that same process, but a little bit simpler, with our frustrated typist. As you can plainly see in the file, this loud sound didn't line up with the motion on the screen, so I moved it to match the moment the laptop closed. Then I positioned the sigh sound effect right as she was starting to slouch and her face was hidden from view, because it might be weird to hear a sigh without any mouth movement showing. Here are all 3 finished videos. As a recovering perfectionist, my newest motto is, done is better than perfect. But if you'd rather keep leveling up your own AI creations, you definitely want to watch this video next so you can learn how to create and add original AI music to your videos too.